So last, but certainly not least, can I get a cheer for the most beautiful bride you have ever seen in your life? Now, my wife and I, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming today. It honestly means so much to us that you've travelled from all over the country to be with us today. The year was 2014 when we first kissed, and I was an absolute mess of a boy, about as bright as an eclipse, and didn't know my arse from my elbow. The one thing I do know is that's the year that I fell in love. That's the year that I met the woman of my dreams. As scary as the thought might have been then, I knew I could easily spend the rest of my life with you. You're the most beautiful girl in the room today, just as you were 10 years ago. I'm now filled with excitement to spend the rest of my life with you, the rest of my life loving you, the rest of my life supporting you. Words can't do justice to how much you really mean to me. You're my soulmate and you're my best friend. Whilst we only get one life, one short life, I feel so incredibly lucky to have found you so early in life to enjoy it beside. Someone much smarter than me once said, "He who has a why to live for can bear almost anyhow." Abii, you are my why, and I know together we can go past anyhow. I've always loved you. I love you now, and I will love you forever. So can we please all be upstanding and raise a glass to Mrs. Abigail Povey.
Welcome everybody to the breathtaking Foxtail Barns, nestled here in the serene Staffordshire countryside. Today, we pause our usual weekend routines and daily pressures of life to bear witness to a profoundly special and transformative moment in the lives of Abii and Nick. Though they've journeyed alongside each other for over a decade, today marks the culmination of their love and commitment as they unite in marriage. Despite already accumulating a wealth of cherished memories together, today marks the beginning of their most meaningful adventure yet.
Hey handsome, it's me. It's finally our time. In a couple of moments, the doors will open and I will make my way down the aisle to you, ready to become Mrs. Povey. We've talked about this day for so long, and I can't believe it's actually here. Take a breath, look around, and take it all in, because this is one of those moments we'll think about every day for the rest of our lives together. Now get ready, and don't be afraid to cry like I know you will. We made it together, you and me, always and forever. I love you.
Abii, you've shown me the truest meaning of love, taught me to cherish every moment, no matter how big or how small. You filled my life with joy and taught me to revel in the little victories. Our journey has taken us across the world, spreading our love far and wide, but amidst all the adventures, I've found my greatest adventure in you. In your moments of uncertainty and self-doubt, I'll be your unwavering support and your constant champion. When you feel weak, I'll be your strength. When tears fall from your eyes, I'll be there to wipe them and replace them with laughter. And most of all, I promise that I will spend the rest of my days loving you immeasurably more than you could ever love me, always and forever.
Nick, today I have loved you for 3,695 days. Those days have brought me nothing but endless laughs, memories and growth. For it all, you'd be my safe person, my rock and my home. I vow to love you more every day, to never stop learning about you. And I vow to hopefully one day be the greatest mother to our children and to fill their lives with amazing adventures like our own parents did for us. You're my lifelong best friend and my greatest love, always and forever. I love you.
By the power vested in me by Abii and Nick, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
I know that throughout life you've had challenges to face, and it inspires me how you overcome them on a day-to-day basis. It really does. It's wonderful. And I know you've been ably supported by your wing women, your mum and Katie, and then your wider group of family and friends on multiple occasions. I know that you're really appreciative of everything that they do for you. You've got Nick in your corner. And I think that's all that you really need, isn't it, from going forward? You've got Nick, because I think you're a perfect match. Maybe not size-wise, but in just about every other aspect of life. He's happy because of you, and you are blissfully happy because of Nick. There's no doubt about it. I think you are, as I say, a perfect match. You get one another, you respect one another, you listen to one another, and without a doubt, you both love one another. So, from the bottom of my heart, all I can say is, my advice is, keep on doing what you're doing now, because you're doing it very, very well.
I was excited when Nick asked me to be his best man, as it gives me the chance to put a few wrongs right. The truth is, I might not have realised it at the time, but I was lucky to have a brother so close in age, mostly to look after me in those fights, but also to tackle the challenges of growing up in general. It's been a pleasure watching Nick grow into the man he is today. Every time I come home, he's working on something new. I'd love to say I was the main influence behind all this success, but we all know that it's 99% down to Abii. She's always brought out the best in Nick, and together they are an amazing team. Abii's thoughtfulness, kindness and strength, along with Nick's unique charm, is a powerful combination. I'd just like to wrap up by saying that, Nick, I'm proud of the man you've become. I'm lucky to have you as a brother and a best mate, and I love you. And with that, can everyone please raise a glass to the happy couple, to Mr. and Mrs. Povey.